a brand new Epic Universe hotel is open. This is a full tour and review of Universal's Terra Luna Resort. Terra Luna is the sister hotel to the Stella Nova Resort, where I have already stayed, and you can see a full review on the channel right now of that spot too. This is in the prime value category. Now, Universal's prime value hotels are the sweet spot with a mix of services and amenities made for comfort and affordability. The theme of Terra Luna is that it is inspired by the thrill of exploring the unknown and pushing the limits of discovery. So you'll find that both Terra Luna and Stella Nova are themed to sort of a cosmic vibe, which is to go with the hubland of Epic Universe, Celestial Park. You can kind of seamlessly travel from the theme of your hotel to Epic Universe, and it'll feel like a very all-encompassing experience once Epic Universe opens on May 22nd. There is a lot for us to see at this hotel, including one thing that makes it very, very different from its sister hotel as of right now. So let's get exploring. All right, Terra Luna, baby. Okay, so when you arrive here at this Porte-Cochere. Fun fact, when the hotel opened, the streets weren't on maps yet, which caused some issues with getting here. But it's been a couple days now, and look, we're in. Big fun revolving door, beautiful wide lobby. Definitely more of a minimalist design to the hotel, as you can tell. Stella Nova is the sister hotel of this hotel. Looks the same on the outside, but a little different on the inside. The layout is a bit different, and Stella Nova has a lot of photos of space, whereas Terra Luna has these beautiful kind of modern installations around the lobby. I think it's just beautiful, and honestly, the design of Terra Luna is something I'm really impressed with. But yeah, when you arrive, you will check in at the check-in desk. Now, there is an option for online check-in. If you do online check-in, it does speed up your visit to the check-in desk. So I do recommend doing that. At check-in, you will basically speak to a wonderful team member who will help you get checked into your room. Check-in is at 4 p.m. and that is when your room is guaranteed to be ready. However, it could be ready early, so I do recommend checking in as soon as you get here so that you can be in your room if it's ready a little early. Now, if you do arrive before your room is ready, you can stop by the luggage desk where you can store your luggage until your room is ready. This is also a great amenity if you have to check out of your room but are planning to head to the parks the same day as checkout. You can drop your luggage and pick it up before you head out of town. Once you're all checked in, if your room is ready, they will direct you over to the elevator, which is over here to the left of the lobby, past the Universal Studios store. We're going to check out all of the amenities of this hotel so you fully know what to expect when you're here. Elevators are this fun kind of like, I guess this is like a spacey print. Not too much interesting going on around the rooms, besides there's rooms in the hallways, but pretty fun views at the tops of the elevators, like this one. Wonderful view here of the pool. That is the Orlando Convention Center right there, so very conveniently located to the convention center. And you can see the pool. Looks very nice. That's circular vibe, and it's hot tub, and a huge pool deck. We're gonna check that all out as well. But for now, I'm gonna toss you to Quincy from the past, who is touring the hotel room because I toured it on opening day. So go ahead and see her, and she will show you that room. Ah, okay, wait, widening the scope. Cute. Okay, so it looks a lot like the Stella Nova rooms. Yeah, we have an epic view. I can see lots of things. Let's zoom in. Okay, we got Dark Universe here. Right next to that is Grand Helios. I can see a lot of the Wizarding World, which is cool. A little bit of Donkey Kong Country, Starfall Racers, and the very top of the mountain in Isle of Berk. Really cool. And if they do have any fireworks when Epic opens, you'll be able to see those from here for sure. Not all the rooms face the theme park. Oh my gosh, the windmill is burning. The windmill's burning! Sorry, it's kind of blurry. I'm zoomed really far in. That's so cool. Okay, it stopped. It was truly only burning for a second. That's part of Dark Universe. It's the Burning Blade Tavern. That was awesome. I've really been wanting to see that. I can't believe I just happened to look over there. But we have a cool hotel room to look around. So let's take a spin. Okay, so starting at the door, we have your standard Universal door here, peephole, exit information, this very cute do not disturb sign with your standard door lock. That's a deadbolt, a little bar for the door. And this is a global light switch, so if you're headed out, you can just turn that off. It'll turn off all the lights in the room. Then, as you enter in, we have this full-length mirror here where you can see me do this. But let's head into the main room. We'll come back to the bathroom. So 2 queen bedroom here. This is a standard room. They're really only the standard rooms here at Terra Luna. They just have different view types. But 2 queen beds here. Each bed has 2 pillows with 1 big throw pillow involved too. Headboard behind it looks nice and sleek. And I think the star of this room is this planet mural that does look painted, although I doubt it is hand painted, but it looks very nice on the wall here. Kind of a space themed carpet here and a good amount of walking space here, including between the beds, which is where you'll find your middle console side table. Now this is the only side table around the beds, but you have this cute little mushroom lamp, outlets, which have USB-C and USB ports, an alarm clock, a remote, and a drawer as well. Now, we actually have a standard view here. The 2 options are standard or pool view, and your room cost might vary depending on what view you have. The cool thing about the standard view is it does, in most cases, face Epic Universe. So it's standard. It's also theme park, which is awesome, but it's also like parking lot and like power grid. I love the windows in this hotel and Selenova. They're big, they're letting a ton of light, and they have this fun, futuristic kind of space vibe. You've got a privacy curtain here, as well as a big, thick blackout curtain there. Then we have our wall over here that has pretty much the rest of the amenities of the main room space. We have a couch here with a little table and a little throw pillow, and your trash bin is hiding in the corner there. Of course, we have to do couch science, and I would call this couch uncomfortable. It's a very stiff, firm couch. But I like having a place to sit in a hotel room. A lot of hotel rooms don't have good places to sit, and this is a good place to sit, so I do like this. We've got our dresser here, 4 drawers. They are all equal in size and a pretty good amount of space in there. They're not super deep, but I think that you'll be okay since this room really does only sleep about 4 people. From a storage perspective, there is no underbed storage. The underbeds are blocked off, which I like because you can't lose anything under there, but it does mean you also can't put anything under there. Now on the left side of the dresser, we have a couple of important things. You've got your in-room telephone, a notepad and paper, and this sheet of paper, which is very helpful. It's the rundown, explains everything that there is amenity-wise at the hotel. One amenity I want to point out that you can access from your room is pizza delivery. They do have pizza delivery to the room here at Terra Luna, so you can call from your phone to order that. And it comes from the market downstairs, which we'll check out later. Then we've got outlets, USB again. Here's our map and little room key booklet they gave us when we checked in. And then we have our kitchen. Kind of small for a kitchen, but it has some things that kitchens have. Like a little Cuisinart coffee machine that has coffee options, decaf and non, your ice bucket, and then in here is where your beverage cooler mini fridge is hidden. Okay, as we head back to the bathroom, we have to check out more storage space. As you pass your controllable thermostat on the wall, you'll find your big old closet. This is most of the storage space of the room, and I would say plenty here. Big closet, my backpack, which is all I packed. You've got coat hangers, ironing board and iron, your in-room programmable safe, and a spare pillow and blanket if you need it. The lighting here at Terra Luna is power conserving, so it will turn off if there's not a ton of motion, but easy to flip on, of course. I love that. Beautiful mirror here for getting ready. No makeup mirror. Universal doesn't typically have makeup mirrors. And then we have our sink, single vanity. Really only enough room here for one person to get ready at a time, I think. We have some water cups, your Terra Luna Cosmic Ember facial soap, tissue, hand towels and washcloths hanging on the wall as well, and your hair dryer. Now this space is separated from the main room by this like wall with curtain, which I think is very stylish, although it does not block all of the light coming from this area. So if someone is getting ready, there is gonna be a light leak into the rest of the room where someone might still be sleeping. Just something to be aware of. Let's hop into the bathroom. The actual commode room, ever important. We have the commode, very important. Your towels, of course, you can always request more if you need them. Glass sliding door shower. They do offer accessible rooms. This is not one of them, but they do have accessible room options at this hotel. And you can book those when you're looking through the options on the website. I love that there's this foot bar because that is awesome, just for many reasons when you're maneuvering in a shower. Your controls are here. We have our shampoo and conditioner, our refillable toiletries on the wall, and there's a bath soap bar over here. The shower head isn't particularly fancy, just a regular old shower head, but I did test the water pressure and it seemed fine. Not anything to write home about, but fine. But no room tour is complete without doing a bit of bed science. Now, before we go to bed science, I do have to send you over to Buzzkill Quincy. You know how she is. She's got to talk about what this room will cost you, which is not as fun. Although, it's not as much of a buzzkill with this hotel as it is with some others. I think this hotel is pretty reasonably priced. But still, she's got to go talk about that, and then you get to come back to me. Fun Quincy. Oh, hello. It's I, Pricing Quincy. So, pricing-wise, Terra Luna. Gotta know, because you gotta pay it to be here. Unfortunate, I know. So pricing here is $166 to $274 per night, depending on the room type and date. And you can look for special offers on the Universal website. That is very reasonable for a theme park hotel. For reference, similarly priced rooms at Disney are in the All-Stars. So yeah, take that as a buzzkill if you will. I don't know that you will, but back to what you were doing. Wow, what a buzzkill. She's always like that. Anyway, it's time for bed science, really close to Epic Universe with Quincy. Oh, beds are good. They feel fresh. It's a brand new bed. It's like opening week. Very comfortable. Like mattress is firm, but not too firm. I would say it's a crowd pleaser mattress. Anybody's gonna like this, whether you like soft or firmer mattress. It's not gonna be your perfect mattress, but I think that it'll make everybody pretty happy. Now, what I'm really curious about is the pillows. Yeah, firmer pillows. I would say they're right in the middle. Like there's a little bit of head sinkage happening, but not a ton. They're, you know, kind of right in the middle there. This is not my ideal pillow. I like a really soft pillow, but again, I think they found a crowd pleaser medium here. I've just discovered just now that there are lights above the bed, which I knew because Stella Nova has these too. I think overall, really nice room. 315 square feet is a great size for a hotel room, and relatively reasonably priced, but it's obviously not just about the rooms. There's a lot to consider when you're booking your hotel, and some of those things we need to go investigate. So it's time for us to explore all of the things this hotel has to offer, and also discover whether or not you'll be able to walk to Epic Universe. It seems like it's kind of a mystery, so we're gonna find out whether or not that's gonna be a thing, or maybe it will be left a mystery. But you know, let's see. Pretty cool room, if you ask me. Only other kind of feature I want to show in the guest hallways before we tour the rest of this hotel, which I'm very excited to do, is this hallway here. So on the third floor of both Stella Nova and Terra Luna, there is this section where there couldn't be hotel rooms because of the ceilings in the lobby below. And at Stella Nova, there's like this star hallway, and here at Terra Luna, it's this like polka dots hallway. It looks like it's like particles getting like pulled apart. It's still definitely got the like funky space theme of the rest of the hotel. That's pretty cool, and honestly, kind of great hallway for pictures. Third floor, take the elevator, turn left, you'll find it. But let's head down to the lobby, because as we all know, it's a very, very good place to start. Guess what? We're back with our best friend, Giant Revolving Door! Woo! Here's the lobby. We talked about check-in, we talked about luggage services, but there are some other amenities here as well. For now, a photo op for the opening. And then here to our left, we have the Vacation Planning Center. This is a desk that you can stop by if you need to purchase tickets, make any reservations. They can help you out with anything you might need having to do with the parks, which is a great amenity if you're heading to Universal, Epic Universe, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure. They can help you with everything. So you can just head over here, upgrade your tickets, talk to them, ask any questions, and they will help you out. Lots of comfy seating in the lobby, and I have to show you, there are these chairs over here. They're part of the Bar Luna, which we'll see. These chairs look so comfy, and I haven't sat in them yet. What do you think? Doesn't that look like the comfiest chair ever? And look at how they're arranged. This just looks like a pit of comfy chairs. Chair science. They swivel! Oh, I love this. I feel like a cool girl in this chair. We're gonna head into the Universal Studios store though. This is gonna be your merchandise location here. And what's really fun about these is they do primarily have Epic Universe merchandise, which means you've got your Epic Universe collection here, That's kind of a cool shirt. I buy something pretty much every time in a store that has Epic Universe merchandise, which is not good. And the rest of the store is the lands of Epic Universe. So we have a Super Nintendo World section. Then over here, there's a Dark Universe section. It looks like they don't have a tank top that I already bought, so I don't know if it's sold out, but I do have it. How to Train Your Dragon section, which is very cute. And then, of course, more of that general Epic merchandise. I do still have my eyes on these shorts. If you watch the style, know. Oh, and the shorts match the cool shirt. What if I just had like an all beige Epic Universe outfit? That'd be pretty cool. And then, of course, Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. All here as well. Like these cool new wands. Very fun. And then your more standard resort stuff. So we have swim gear if you need it, as well as your essentials, medicines, sunscreen, all the important stuff. Best part of any gift shop. Not the most exciting, but the one you'll probably need to use. Now, this is certainly not representative of all the merchandise that's going to be at Epic Universe. And when you're at Epic Universe, if you see something you love, I would not count on it being back at the hotel. Most likely, most merchandise is going to be exclusive to the park for a while. So make sure you grab something if it does catch your eye. Now, the lobby is also home to Bar Luna. Bar Luna is the lobby bar. This is something that I love about Universal Prime Value hotels, is that they do offer lobby bars. That is something that cannot be said of most value hotel options at Disney and many non-theme park hotels everywhere. So there is a full lobby bar with draft beer and cocktails, including specialty cocktails that are unique to this hotel. There are tons of different cocktail options that are named after astral bodies, or I guess galaxies, maybe moons, of a mix. So tons of different options here. And then you also have a full bar at your disposal. And it's just this really cool space with this cool extensive seating that I want. And you can just come and hang out here at the end of your theme park day, which is amazing. And something that for a hotel of this price feels very nice. One really fun detail in the lobby is this little hole in the wall has a hologram of a planet in it. So you can see the planet there. And it is like projected out. You can only see it from some angles. It is rotating. I can put my hand in it. And you can look in and see it up there floating up above. And me as well. I'm also there. You gotta look around when you're in these places. You never know what you'll see. Next up, we find ourselves at Omega Cafe and Market. This is your main dining location / your only dining location, even though there were 3 different ways that you can get something here. The market here on the right. Now, interestingly, this is also where you'll find your rental car desk, which is right here. This is an Avis rental car desk, which is a great amenity. Also, I'm obsessed with the theming of the Omega Cafe sign. It's so cool. And the ceiling in here. Look at that. It just looks so awesome and inviting and futuristic in here with the huge print on the wall of like, looks like a planet. The market is the first section of Omega Cafe that we'll check out. And this is going to be your grab and go area as well as your Starbucks. Yes, this is a Starbucks. Now, even though it's not called a full Starbucks location, my fellow former baristas or current baristas will recognize that they have pretty much everything that a standard Starbucks will have, with just a couple of exceptions. So you can get pretty much the entire Starbucks menu. Just don't expect for them to have all of the like specialty or seasonal drinks here. Lots of grab and go snacks, as well as full grab and go meals, little sandwiches. Grab and go is great when you're headed to the park or headed to the airport. And there's tons of grab and go options here, including gluten-free and healthy options. If you are staying at Terra Luna, you can get a refillable souvenir mug that says Terra Luna. These are 16 ounces, and you can basically purchase them for a number of days and get free refills at all the Terra Luna beverage locations. Now, these don't work in the park or at other hotels, but they will work around Terra Luna. You can also find pastries and at certain times of day, even frozen desserts in here as well. So Omega Market is great. So Omega Market is awesome and has pretty late hours. The market is open till 11. So if you miss dining until 10 over here at Omega Cafe, then you still have the grab and go option. The cafe is going to be our full dining location. This is going to be salads, lunar landing specials. They've got wings, they've got pizza. Oh yeah, they've got sandwiches and burgers, full kids menu. And basically you come up and you order here at these registers, and then your food will be ready over here for you to pick up. I just think this is the most stunning, like, value cafe ever. They do have Coca-Cola freestyle machines, so if you get that refillable mug, you can get whatever you want out of the Coca-Cola freestyles, which is really cool. But that's option 2 of how to eat at Omega Cafe, which of course we're going to try out some of the fare because you cannot judge a hotel unless you judge its food. But first, I think we're gonna head outside, especially because we have to see the third way that you can eat at Omega Cafe, and that's actually hidden outside. So the patio at Terra Luna is awesome. You have this wonderful fire pit here, which is super cool, and more of those chairs from that fancy brand. Man, I've got to win the lottery or something so that I can sit in these chairs. But of course, if you're staying at a beautiful hotel like Terra Luna, you might want to visit the pool. Boy, it's windy. So the pool deck at Terra Luna is huge, huge. There's so much room here on the pool deck. Something that I have heard people say is that the sun does reflect off of the hotel's tile exterior, which can make the pool deck very hot. It's not a particularly warm day today because of the wind. But I could see that being a thing. It's definitely toasty, but I don't know that it's any toastier than if there weren't tiles. Florida is just a hot place. There are some outdoor pool activities, Jenga, Connect 4, Cornhole. Now I know that these are lights, but I would like to pretend that they're alien eggs. And then an alien's gonna burst out of them, which would be probably bad unless they were friendly. The pool is plenty big, I think, for lots of folks to hang out and have a pool day. Nothing particularly like fun to the theming, it's just sort of a nice pool. It is 0 entry, which is great, and I love this little like bench on the side of it. So super easy to hang out for a bit. No part of this pool is particularly deep, so it's definitely more of a lounging hangout pool. These hotels, both Stella Nuova and Terra Luna, are so cool looking with these reflective tiles. They really do appear to kind of like change color in the sun. The coolest vantage point is from back here on the pool deck. So come take some pictures maybe to remember your trip. Now I think one thing to note is that the hot tub is not the biggest I've ever seen, and there is only one. So on cooler days, that might be quite the people soup location. But it is a very beautiful hot tub. You can't hang out by the pool without a pool bar. So here we have Moonrise Bar. Moonrise Bar is a full-service bar featuring rum drinks, beer, wine, and a separate grill with a menu full of poolside favorites like burgers, quesadillas, salads, and more. So the bar location is right here, and you've got tons of bar seating, outdoor seating, all on this patio. And then you could grab your food and hang out in your pool chair, which is especially easy because from Moonrise Grill, you can order your food with the mobile order that you can scan right on your pool chair and then go pick up when it's ready. Keep the maximum relaxation. Now, the bar here is not where you get your food. Your food actually comes from a pickup window over to the right. There's this little pathway to Moonrise Grill, which is where you can order in person if you didn't mobile order and pick up your food. This is actually how we're going to sample the food here. It does have partially the same menu as Omega Cafe and Market, so you can grab your food from Moonrise Grill and then grab a drink from Moonrise Bar and have basically a delicious, fun time, which is what we're going to try out, I think. And I would like to try the mobile order. So mobile order is complete for Moonrise Grill over there. Once it's ready, we'll go pick it up. But in the meantime, we're gonna grab a drink here from Moonrise Bar. While I wait for my food to be ready, I did go ahead and get my drink. This is the Phobos, one of their 3 frozen cocktails. And this is basically a mezcal margarita made with mango and habanero. Frozen. There are just a few extra touches that I wouldn't expect to see at a resort of this price, like the black salt rim, like the little Terra Luna stick. It's perfectly blended. It's the perfect pool drink. I love Universal pool drinks. If you're staying in a Universal hotel, plan for a pool day, especially if you do drink, and if you don't, because they have non-alcoholic options. The drinks are always awesome. They're some of my favorite pool drinks ever, are the ones at Universal, so I've never once been disappointed. This one is so tasty. I love a spicy marg. This isn't particularly spicy, but it's got the flavor of the jalapeno. Lots of that juicy mango flavor. And then I can taste the mezcal, especially on my nose. Just like an awesome drink. Sitting out here with the vibes, so nice. So a win here, and hopefully our food is just as good. I got something kind of weird because Angie actually came here on opening day and got the burger and the chicken sandwich and the dessert pizza, which you can get inside. The Moonrise Grill has a limited menu compared to inside, so there's less stuff here at Moonrise Grill than there is inside. But still, a lot of the main menu items are available out here, all on mobile order. Angie really liked everything she got from Omega Cafe, and the menu is very similar to the food menu over at Stella Nova, and I really enjoyed all of my food there too. Nothing that it's like go out of your way to go here, but really tasty for when you're back at the hotel after a long day and you missed dinner because you were too focused on the rides. They got you covered here. I want to say the team members here are awesome. They're funny, they're cool. It's so windy, I think my camera might fall over. Well, I got my food. The fries are okay. They're a little bit like crinkle cut freezer fries. And it's kind of hard to go wrong with a French fry. They're crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. They're just not anything stand out. Then I got the wrap, which I'll be honest, a little rough from a presentation perspective. The bottom of it's totally falling apart. But they said I'm gonna like it. They said you're gonna like this, so I trust them. They're right, I do like it. The wrap itself is soft. I would honestly recommend getting like a fork and knife for this because it is a little soggy. I could see it falling apart a bit more than mine has. It's holding together a little better than I expected. The veggies are super crisp and tangy. This is a cosmic wrap, cosmic explosion wrap. And it's their vegan option, healthy wrap option. I love not being stuck to just like chicken tenders, burgers, salads. It's fun when there's a wrap or like a veggie sandwich. The real winner in this is the hummus is awesome. It's like tangy with a little bit of acidity to it. And there's not too much hummus in here that it's like bogging down your bite. I'd get this again, and that's crazy because when I first unwrapped this, I got really scared because it was so stuck to the paper. But flavors-wise, it's really good. So, cheers. Tasty lunch, done. High winds happening. It is so windy today. We have 2 more amenities to check out here before we do probably the most important part of our investigation, which is figure out how to get to the parks. It's quite interesting. Here we have the fitness center and the game room, accessible from the pool. This is the fitness center. It is quite nice. Lots of state-of-the-art equipment, kettlebells and such, yoga balls, things like that. A full bench press machine somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, gym. It's very nice. The music actually isn't blasting uncomfortably loudly, which is good. Typically it does. It's a little loud, but that is the gym, accessible from inside as well. And then this way, we have the very exciting arcade. It's small, but it is a cute little arcade for the hotel. And all the games, you'll notice, are kind of Universal coded. You've got Nintendo, you've got Jurassic Park, you've got SpongeBob, so lots of Universal coded games. Smaller arcade, you do have to pay to play the games and get the prizes and things like that, but it could be a great way to like get your kids doing something other than bothering you while you try to take a shower or something. And those are all the amenities located at the hotel, but we have to do the most important part. If you're staying here, you're probably headed to Universal. And so we have to see what that looks like. Now, as of May 22nd, Terra Luna will have one of the best Universal locations because it is only 1 mile from the Epic Universe entrance, which is pretty awesome. Now, as of right now, there is no walking path to Epic Universe from Terra Luna. There is from Stella Nova. Yeah, you heard that right. So if you stay at the sister resort, which costs the same, you can walk to Epic Universe. If you stay here, as of now, there is no infrastructure for a walking path. Now, team members have said that there was supposed to be a walking path, that they may still be getting one. So by the time Epic Universe opens, there may be a walking path. I will pin a comment under this video if they do open a walking path. As of right now, I don't see where they would do it. I don't see any infrastructure for a sidewalk or anything like that. So, you know, Stella Nova you can walk. As of right now, it looks like Terra Luna you might not be able to. But you can take a bus. There are buses to the Universal Parks and City Walk, which is one bus, and then Volcano Bay. And there will be a bus for Epic Universe as well, which will be a very quick ride because again, it is only 1 mile away. We're gonna take a bus over to City Walk now though and see just how long it takes to get to the other parks since those are a bit further away. at City Walk. So that's a little bit of a haul between City Walk, the main Orlando resort, and the new Epic area. 15 minutes is a little far. So, you know, it's not the end of the world. Buses for Universal come fairly regularly. They don't run just one back and forth every 30 minutes. I have never waited more than 10 minutes for a Universal bus, which obviously things can go wrong and that might not always be true, but the buses are very consistent in my experience. And the road infrastructure over to Epic was built with Universal busing in mind. So they have their own dedicated lanes for much of the drive. On the main Universal campus end of the drive, you do end up on some standard roadways where everybody else is as well. And that I know for a fact can get very trafficy because I've been stuck in that traffic many times. So I think that's something that we're gonna see become a bit more of a problem, particularly on nights that the parks are really crowded, like Halloween Horror Nights. So we'll just see how that works out. But for now, 15 minutes really isn't too shabby to get to the other parks. And being just a mile from Epic Universe is pretty darn cool. Now this is the only bus stop at City Walk, and it's super easy. You basically head up that escalator there, and then you are right at security. Security is where you'll enter. Once you're through, you'll be in City Walk, and you can walk to Universal Studios or Islands of Adventure. So this is really your one-stop shop for all the parks except Epic. You can also see that this is where you'll arrive regardless of what hotel you're coming from. It's also where you can find buses over to Volcano Bay if you are transferring there from the parks, but there are direct buses to Volcano Bay from your hotel. I'm getting back on the same bus I just got on. Back, it is so windy outside. Luna Bar's open, so you can see. Open, they turn the TVs on, serve drinks, quite nice. But I think it's time that we discuss the ever important question. Is this hotel worth the price? So is this hotel worth it? First of all, we have to talk about the perks because you do get perks at Universal from staying in a Universal hotel. Those perks include early park admission to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. As of right now, that's at Islands of Adventure or Universal Studios. Free and easy transportation around the resort as we experienced, resort-wide charging privileges, and purchase delivery to your hotel if you would like to utilize that. Pros-wise for this hotel, you have the value. This is awesome value for a pretty nice hotel in a pretty great location with some incredible Universal perks. It's hard to go wrong with that. You also have the amenities. I love the amenities here. I love the lobby bar, the fitness center, the arcade. There's plenty here for you to do. It might not be the kind of place that you would center your vacation around like you might with some of the more expensive resorts, but it's an awesome place to spend maybe a resort day or just lay your head at the end of a long park day. Another perk is that location relative to Epic Universe. Epic Universe is going to be the big one for a while here at Universal, and it might be the best park forever when we see how good it is when we get to check it out. So that location makes it pretty prime, even though it is far from the other parks, which is going to be our con. The best of the other parks is a little brutal. 15 minutes is a long bus ride. So all in, you want to allow like an hour because after you get there, you have to go through security, walk through City Walk just to get to the other parks. So it's a bit of a haul. Another con is that I think the theme, though I really like it, I don't know that it's for everybody. It doesn't feel super cozy, but that's the hotel. Checkout is super easy. It's at 11 a.m. and you don't have to stop by the front desk. It is automatic. You can stop by and check out if you would like to. But yeah, that is Terra Luna Resort, the newest addition to Epic Universe. I would say personally, I would absolutely stay at this or Stella Nova again, especially if I were going to Epic Universe just for the convenience of it. Stella Nova is a little bit preferable because I do like walking to the parks if I can, and as of right now, Stella Nova offers that, Terra Luna does not. If you're still here, please like this video and drop this secret code in the comments so we know you made it all the way. And if you're new here, subscribe for tips, games, challenges, and more from Universal and beyond every single day of the week. We're serious about fun here. Bye.